Crack is way off his lane. Everyone saw that he's pushing out. Kind of awkward. Crack here. No, he's playing. Should have been a little deeper. Right here. Let's wait for Morse. The reason I say to play deeper, first of all, is you can't really rotate into second man position yet until Lunar is out. Because that's his, otherwise you're just going to run right into his line of fire. You may as well just, try to go into Chirac in Chicago and wear be a white boy wearing a Crips and Bloods, outfit and expect not to get fucking shot at this point. That's what he's doing. I mean, he's literally just throwing himself dolphin diving in the middle of a shootout. So the way that we avoid that is, honestly, it looks weird, but, his angle is not a threat. You don't got to worry about shit. Morse is going to be on it. We wait till we rotate. And this is a weird thing. It's like, is hindsight 50-50, 20-20? In the replay, it's like, is this a hindsight scenario? Not really. Because when I'm third man, I can't really expect my push out. I want to be behind him. So, like, if you guys know what I'm talking about when you're on a transition to offense, let's bring out the draw board. This is a really good bit. If I have a regular standard position, regular degular, we land a big clear. Right, we land a big clear over. Okay. Wherever this guy landed after he forced, because usually it's a hard dive if it was high. So let's say it's on the wall, because that'll be more realistic. So it was on the wall like this, now they hard dive. I can't really make my push out yet. Or if I'm watching him, if I'm this guy, I can't do it yet because he's going to come this way. So what I do is I wait. And also, the reason this also checks out for the reason not just for the bump, but also for the clear. Because they're going to look to bang it back. If it's high, and they can volley it back this way. And in that case, I need to be right here. So pushing out doesn't make sense, and then running a layer. We don't want to do that, right? But it also makes sense because you're out of his line of fire. So this is another reason why delaying your rotation there, and at least, if you're watching this and it's going to be a big clear, also delaying it here, because you don't want to push out here, have your frame entirely, and push out here when it's good, when it's going to run back, so that you need to play a defensive second like that. So it makes no sense to be out this way. So we want to play a defensive second when we know they're going to boom it back. But also, to the extent that he's rotating out, we can't put our frame on the ball, which is over here at that moment in time when they're going to clear it, because we can't see what's going on. So you don't want to jump the gun. So honestly, on the clear, when the ball's in their half, we have about 2-3 seconds. My eyes are on whoever's rotating out. If I get a confirmation, okay, he's just going to rotate, do his weird thing, and he's going to rotate inside like this. If I get confirmation he's not going for demo, done. Okay, now I can make my push out, which is sometimes it's immediate. Sometimes, though, they like to be fucking Al-Qaeda, so what do you got to do? You got to slow it down, you got to look, and you got to see, and you got to dodge it. So we want to gain a little bit of momentum, right? Because you don't want to be flat-footed on this, otherwise they're just going to... there's a mechanic that you can basically, if they're flat-footed, if you time your jump correctly, it doesn't matter if they jump, you're always getting demoed. So the way to avoid it is, what you want to do is have a little bit of momentum so you can slalom. You could juke it. And then you could get into position here. And you should be fine here. So if they go for the demo on this guy, well, you're going to play set close. Maybe they do land the demo. Okay, they're going to boom it back. And it's like, this guy's not going to go, obviously, because it's like way out of his reach, so he's going to chill for yours. So in that case, you're safe, right? Because then it comes in here into the corner. But if not, and they try to go for the demo on you, then this guy's going to probably go, and even then on the diagonal, you'll probably mark it on the diagonal even if you're getting demoed. So it's really dependent upon where this goes. More on that later, though, because that would have to be like a flat-footed position. Can you calm fast enough that this guy, if you both can go, it's like, well, not really. So it's kind of awkward. It is kind of awkward. This is the way to prevent that, though. Prevent your push out and calm with each other at that point on what to do moving forward. And your team should be pretty much fine. Don't run into Crack's position there. Don't do that. You'll get caught out. Because there is no position. Oof, that's fine.